Number 23 of 90. Tell a few stories, this could, that's for sure. It's been one of them really, because I thought, oh, I'll chuck a few quid at it, then chuck a few more quid, then you get to the point of no return. But I think it's been worth every penny. Every penny. Not that it's ever for sale.
It all started working on a series in my dad's shed. I followed my dreams and joined the Marines, serving in Afghanistan. Defenders were always part of me. So here we are, building custom machines with my awesome team in Shropshire. We are MAHKER. Hi guys, welcome back to the MAHKER YouTube channel. I'm Dave, and I'm just going to talk you through what we've been up to for the last 18 months, which is this beautiful machine over here. So this car was brought to us by a very good client of ours called Kurt. So there's a really nice story about this car. This car was owned by a guy from Sandbach, known as Hutch. He was very military orientated like myself. He owned this car, I believe, from new. This car is number 23, so it's a limited edition. 90s were made by Land Rover, special vehicles. This is number 23. So it's 27 years old. This vehicle arrived to us in a very sorry state of repair. The chassis was beyond repairing basically, so we put a brand new Marsland chassis underneath it. Basically every single panel had been gone through, restored. If the panel was unsalvageable, we basically got one from the same era and made it work, just to give this car the original look, but we gave it a nice retro mod look.
When Jimmy was over 80, but everyone knew him, and pub landlord, ex-para, life and soul of Sandbach, you know. He had it new, so I'm the second owner.
Wow.
So when I moved to Sandbach, I don't know, 15, 16 years ago, we had this car then, but I knew he had it because we knew Jimmy sort of beforehand.
Yeah.
So I was always courting this car off him even then, back in the day. Oh, never selling that thing. But anyway.
And has it turned, I mean, is this what you imagined when you first started the project? Or?
No, when I first started the project, I thought we could throw a few grand at and titivate it, and I'd just use it as a bit of a dirty daily driver.
Yeah.
Anyway, the more we got stuck into it, it just apparent it was needing some big help.
Yeah.
But it had been such a rare car, it's been worth throwing the investment at it.
So we've given it DRL running lights, we've given it nice stainless steel side rails. We gave the cage a lovely powder coated look. So I'm just going to show you inside what we've given it. So if you take a look in there, we gave this car subtle upgrades. We gave it a lovely fluted leather interior. Underneath these seats have got memory foam technology. It's got billet gear shifters. It's got a leather trim dash. We gave the back some bench seats. This Optimal snap-off security steering wheel with a Pro to Topo steering wheel. So let's have a look at what's under the hood. This engine started life as a standard 200 TDI. When it came to us, it was all about retaining the original engine for authenticity purposes. So as you can see down here, we kept everything, even down to the original block number, which is so important on these retro mod cars. When you buy a vehicle from us like this, we can do subtle mods. We can go for performance, reliability. It basically depends on what your requirement of the vehicle is, be it be towing, be it be pleasurable, be it be just a weekend toy. We gave this engine the VNT turbo. We ported and polished the head to just allow it to breathe that little bit better. We gave it oversized injected nozzles. So our friends at the Bosch Centre, they built them injectors for us, and the engine's just got that little bit more edge than it ever used to have. We approached Ali Sport to give us some beautiful aluminium upgrades. So this header tank and this beautiful pot here, the air filter housing, and most of all, the most important part is the cooling system. So we got rid of the viscous fan in this car because I believe that they sap power. We also gave the car a LOF clutch kit. This clutch kit is renowned for its reliability. And because this car, I want to say we've upgraded the horsepower, maybe about 50 horsepower, so we needed that extra bite from the clutch. It's got a 2.5-inch exhaust system, turbo back. We gave it some beautifully TIG welded boost lines because as you'll see here, we're running an oversized intercooler. This is to help with the cooling of the boost prior to the going inside the engine. So the wheels on this car are totally original. We took the originals, we had them sandblasted. We then treated them to an anthracite coating. It took a fair few decisions between me and Kurt to get the exact colour right. We gave the car Fox suspension, 2.0s. We gave it a comfort, so like a 1-inch lowering kit. This car handles as well as it looks. It's got a heavy duty rear anti-roll bar to aid in the corners. We gave the car, as you can see on the back, drilled and grooved rear brake discs and upgraded brake pads. The axles were fully rebuilt. These axles are sporting ATB differentials front and rear. We gave this car 2 beautiful bench seats, same again in the Sandhurst blue leather. We've not finished the back yet. We're going to go on this with a nice walnut, solid teak rear deck.
They made 90 of these, Chris.
Yes.
They reckon there's, because there's a special Facebook group called Defender SV 90, and the common thought is there's perhaps 20 left. So the SV is obviously special vehicles, Land Rover's department for special vehicles, and this was the first special vehicle range they did. So number 23 of 90. Tell a few stories, this could, that's for sure. It's been one of them really, because I thought, oh, I'll chuck a few quid at it, then chuck a few more quid, then you get to the point of no return. But I think it's been worth every penny. Every penny. Not that it's ever for sale.
There you go, mate.
That's good. That's cool. Where can we put that, do you think?
Must be somewhere nice and flat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That would work though.
You've got better eyes than me.
Let's have a look on the inside. Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good to me.
So we finish every build off that we are super proud with is our latest maker plates. So guys, we've had an amazing time building this car. It's now going back to its its original customer that is going to enjoy this car as much as we have made building it. And on to the next one is this 2.2 litre TDCI Defender. This engine is coming out and I'm going to show you what is going to happen in this engine bay in the next coming months. So come with me. So this is the engine we're going to be giving it, which James is assembling for us. This engine is a 6.2 litre LSA. This engine is packing 700 horsepower, and as you can see now, it's got some lovely billet work that James is fitting. It's going to be one hell of a monster.
Everything just fits together nicely and works nicely, and but it does make it look.
Love it.
Well, this is
Imagine that on it with a looking whipple on the top.
This is the cover for the aircon pulley. The billet cover for the aircon clutch.
So where's that AC? That must sit over here somewhere.
That sits there, up on there somewhere. That's the bracket off there. With this, then it's got a bridge that goes round
Yeah.
it all together.
So tune in to what's going to happen with this in the next coming months.